Hi, you guys. This is Lynn Kelly. Today, I would like to chat about stress because with everything going on in the world right now, so many of us are very stressed. First off, stress messes with our immune system, which is so important right now when we are exposed to the flu, colds, all kind of viruses, and now this new sucker punch, the COVID-19. And one way that I deal with stress is humor. Humor is a big plus. I am so fortunate that I see funny things everywhere. Just look for it. It is so good for us. It releases endorphins, which are so good for our system and they help our immune system. Okay, humor is one of the best tools to fight anxiety. I'd like to share a speech I gave for a Toastmasters humorous contest, and I tell some true stories and some of my airhead moments and other people's true stories. Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. If at first you don't succeed, perhaps skydiving isn't for you. Did you know laughter is so beneficial it can help you live longer? Fred Allen, old-time radio host, said, "It is bad to suppress laughter. It goes back down and spreads to your hips." Funny things are everywhere to help you stay healthy and happy. For example, my friend Jeanette told me the guests at her wedding busted up when she and her husband knelt at the altar. It turned out the groomsmen had put tape on the bottoms of her husband's shoes with "Help me" written on the tape. Another friend, Jolene, shared a story about when her father passed away. Her mother, Cindy, was planning his funeral, and she had a laughing attack when the undertaker offered her the more expensive urns. "Roger would die if I spent that much on a face." Years later, Jolene's mother passed away. At the memorial, the family received word that the urn would not be there on time. They were asked if they wanted to wait. Jolene and her siblings cracked up. A few hundred people looked at them like they were crazy. Her dad had always said Cindy would be late to her own funeral. It turned out to be true. Funny things are everywhere. Of course, humor is subjective. What's funny to me might not be funny to you. Do you chuckle after absent-minded moments? For instance, you buy a week's worth of groceries, load them in the trunk, hop into the passenger seat, and wait for your husband to get in and drive. Only to realize you're by yourself. You buy gas for your car, drive a few miles down the freeway, and notice you're still on empty. Ding dong! You forgot to pump the gas after you paid for it. You're applying chapstick to your lips, and your husband stares at you like you've lost your mind. What? Yikes! You grabbed the glue stick by mistake. It's good to poke fun at ourselves. when funny things are everywhere. Comedian Milton Berle said, "Laughter is an instant vacation. We all need a little giggle getaway." Speaking of getaways, my classy friend Marilyn had an incident on one of her trips. The tie to her wraparound skirt got caught in the revolving doors of the entrance to her hotel and yanked her skirt off. Talk about a real life nightmare. Caught in public in your underwear. Cheeks burning, Marilyn squared her shoulders, held her chin high as if she were sporting the latest fashion, and headed straight for the elevators. Once we recover from embarrassing moments like that, it's great fun to joke about them. That's what another friend Steve does. One time at the drive-in theater, he placed a large order at the snack bar for himself and a friend. Arms loaded with sodas, candy, and popcorn. My favorite. Steve performed a balancing act, returning to the car and easing into the seat. Relieved he hadn't spilled anything, he blew out a sigh. Whew! But something wasn't right. The first clue was two strangers entwined on the driver's side, making whoopee. The fellow sat up and said, "Well, hello." Steve hightailed it out of there with his box of snacks, and the strangers' howling laughter followed him all the way to his friend's vehicle. Yep, funny things are everywhere, but getting locked out of places is never funny. Well, not at the time. My sister Pam had gone on a shopping spree. Out in the parking lot, she clicked on the remote to unlock her Malibu. Whoop, whoop. The door wouldn't open. She clicked again. Whoop, whoop. Still locked. Dang it, these packages are heavy. And again. Whoop, whoop. Stinking car, what the heck is going on? Finally, she looked around and discovered an identical Malibu next space over. Her Malibu. Funny things are everywhere, especially since the dawn of the internet. It's so easy to get your comedy fix. Are you familiar with the woman who called into a radio station to complain about the placement of deer crossing signs? She said, why are we encouraging deers to cross at the interstate? You'd think they put those signs in smaller towns, like maybe at a school crossing. So folks, laugh and live longer. And remember the words of the good doctor, Dr. Seuss. From there to here, and here to there. Funny things are everywhere. I hope you got a few chuckles out of that, and I hope you will continue looking for things that make you laugh and smile. This is the first part of a series to help us get through these rough times. I'm going to add a short, funny link to part of a Mary Tyler Moore episode about Chuckles the Clown. It is hilarious. So I hope you will watch it and look for other funny things that will entertain and amuse you and keep your spirits high. Until then, I hope you will have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye now.